Okay, so this is a perfectly ordinary USB key. I've just had it from a member of the audience, and it has never been in a MIDAS console before, am I right?
That's right.
Okay. So we take the USB key. We're now going to export the show file on the console to a removable stick. So we go to the filing page. We insert the USB stick into the currently active master controller. So that's the one which has got the blue light on it. The other master controller is currently in standby mode, so we're running currently on MC2. What's just happened is the console has written a file directory onto the USB key. It's written a file called MIDAS, and within that file there are folders which are shows, user library and preferences. Because we use Linux as a filing system, one of the safety features of Linux is that it will not allow you to export a currently active file. If you were to do that and there was a power failure during the process, there will be a chance that you would corrupt both copies of that file. So to enable us to export the file to the USB key, we first have to close the file down. We do that simply by clicking on the close button. The console asks us to confirm the action. And you'll notice that although we have closed down the file, the console is still passing audio. It's still doing the last thing that we told it to do. That has now freed the file up for export. So all we need to do is highlight the file, click the export button. Again, the console asks us to confirm the action, and that has now exported that file to the USB key. We don't need to eject the key. We can just pull that out, and the key is now available for archiving, emailing the file to another location, or just saving it in our gig bag for another occasion. Importing the file is the exact opposite of the process. So you insert the key again into the currently active master controller. The contents of the key appear on the filing page after a few seconds when the console has had a chance to analyze the key. Highlight the required show, click import, click OK, and it then imports the file into the console's filing system. We'll now go through the process of loading a file. So if I select a file at random, click on the load button, confirm the action, we have now loaded that show file into the console's memory, but the console is still running the last used state. So it will not implement the new show file until we hit the next button, at which point the console will then implement the new show file. So again, this is a process that you can do while the console's passing audio, while the band are on. You can already load the next show file ready for use, and then just hitting the next button will then implement the next show file. All of the show files between all of the MIDAS Pro Series consoles and the XL8 are compatible. So I can write a show file on a Pro 3. That show file will then load into any of the other Pro Series consoles and into an XL8 and vice versa. So show files are easily cross-compatible between all of the consoles and also between all firmware versions.